everybody, welcome back to the channel. Good to see each and every one of you. Thank you so much for continuing to support the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you dig what you hear, what you see, click that subscribe button, join the squad. Business aside, you guys, I've been waiting 2 weeks now to do this video. I had to wait because the pedal had not come out yet. But what we're doing today is we're taking a look at a good buddy of mine. His name is Chris Evans. His company is called The Original Chris Evans, which is perfectly tied into my dorky Marvelness, obviously. And Chris is also a Marvel nerd too, so it all works out. But anyway, O.C.E pedals, okay? So Chris is a newer builder, so you may not have heard of him, but if you watch my channel, you might have seen this video on this pedal. Chris made me this. It's a rat clone, obviously. It has this cool decal, which is very Pearl Jam reminiscent. We are both big Pearl Jam nerds, too. So this was very nice of him. It's a rat clone. You probably saw this on Dave Aberzy's drum set during the Versus tour on his drum head. So anyway, we're talking about the Hardware Series wrench. Now, this is a silicon fuzz, germanium silicon. Okay, so what are the differences? I think it's flavor to taste. Everybody likes different transistors. I personally prefer the silicon ones just because they're more stable, yada, 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 what everybody always says. But for some reason, it doesn't even have to do with the stable nature of it. For me, I tend to like gravitate toward the sound more. I don't know. I'm weird like that, I guess. But this is an amazing fuzz face plus some. So he's definitely, like, in my opinion, this may be a lot of hate about to show up in the chat below, but I don't care because I'm doing this for fun, right? But Chris's take on the fuzz face and improved upon, modernized, and it's on a PCB board, has amazing transistors and quality parts in there. And he even went the kind of extra mile to make it more amp-like with the parts he used in there for stability and for quality purposes. There is a bias trim thing in there inside. I have not touched it. This is all stock sounds, but you can mess with the bias in there if you want. But yeah, let's just play through it. There's two knobs. It's level and fuzz. This should be pretty quick. I'm going to play with 3 different guitars though. I'm going to play the Strat. I'm going to play a Tele that is in C standard tuning, and I'm going to play the PRS. So what we're going to do is we're just going to have some fun and play around. Let me grab a slide, actually, because we have to play with some slide if we're going to do it upright with the C, with open C tuning. So we'll get that going, but let's just get started. Here is the Strat Through the 2 Rock per normal. We're just gonna stay on like the neck or bridge pickup today, just so you can kind of get a flavor. Here's the neck pickup starting off in the Hardware wrench fuzz. Here we go. Perfect amount of spittiness and chewiness. What I really like about this pedal is just like how amazingly, I don't know, present it is and articulate it is. I mean, even when you play chords and stuff. It's still very articulate and you can hear the notes. And let's do this now. We're gonna do both those pickups and I'm gonna clean it up. It cleans up amazingly well. Can you hear those harmonics too? Is this beautiful, rich harmonic like flavor up top? It's just so dang good. There is like so much just extra harmonic flavor and content, just like seasoned all up in that burrito. All right, cool. Let's just mess with the fuzz knob. It's really interesting because that fuzz knob, it may seem gradual and not like, you know, drastic, but as you roll that fuzz knob up, that's when like the harmonics start to creep in and things get a little bit more interesting. All right, cool. So let me switch guitars. There's the Strat. Let's stay in standard tuning for a hot minute. This thing it works beautifully with single coils or with humbuckers, and you're gonna see that right now. All right, here we go. Man, okay, cool. I'm gonna back the fuzz down a bit. So yeah, I mean, as far as I'm gonna tune this up real quick. As far as pickups between single coils, humbuckers, man, it is. I don't know. I mean, anytime I've used my other fuzz pedals with either this guitar or another humbucker, I had a Sir that had a humbucker in the bridge, and it never really sounded perfect with fuzz. It was good, it cut, and it was clear, and there was clarity and all that. But like, this thing seems to it gets out of the way of itself for some reason. It's very musical. I'll turn the fuzz all the way up. It's so good. All right, cool. Let's go to the O.C.E guitar and let's fiddle with that real quick. So what I really want to impart about this, not only is it a great pedal, and Chris is a great human being, and we should all try to support local smaller businesses like Chris and O.C.E pedals, but like he's doing everything by hand, like the design on the pedal, the wrench in and of itself. I mean, how cool is that? He distresses the pedals himself. I mean, it's one dude at a bench soldering and putting his heart and soul into it, and he's a friend, so I'm a little biased, but it's a damn good pedal, and it's just as good as any of the other fuzzes that you see in the mainstream. I promise you that. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, wow, this thing is so darn good. You need to find Chris. He's on Instagram. He does have a website up now. Look up O.C.E. pedals. He is going to be shipping these and accepting orders within the next week. Today is, what day is today? It's like the 22nd of January 2022. So he'll be rolling those out, and man, just what a gorgeous piece. It's a piece of art, man. Like, when I think about the time and the effort, and I've talked to Chris a bunch back and forth about it, and he really puts a lot of energy and is really meticulous about how he does these things. So yeah, I mean, it's on my board, and it's gonna stay there for quite some time. The other thing I wanted to say, guys, is this t-shirt. Chris also designed this t-shirt. This is the t-shirt for my band's new single, which should be out in the next week or two. It's called Think of You. So Chris designed this, and I got t-shirts for sale. So if anybody's interested in purchasing one of these, just find me on Instagram, hit me up, and I'm gonna be taking orders, pre-orders for these, so I can order them and then ship them out. If you dig this shirt, Mark Hopkins and the Pretty War on the back of the neck. That's the band, that's the pedal, that's a good fuzz. One of the greatest fuzzes I think I might have ever played in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you next time.